Adam, he won the debate. Thank you very much. But this is mean Mr. Moses all his life is teaching original sin to the Jews. And Allah never corrected him until he met Mr. Adam. So the story is very funny, it's very stupid. Secondly, there's a hadith, your prophet, he said, and I mentioned it to you, I don't know why you don't answer it. The prophet said, if there is no Jews, no food will decay, no meat will decay, which is very funny. But for Eve, wives will never betray their husbands. If there is no Eve, no woman will betray her husband, which means Muhammad, he believed in original sin. Muhammad believed in the original sin. Let me post the hadith so everybody can read it. And I will post the link. So obviously Muhammad, he contradicted himself, he believed in the original sin. Now there's another problem here. There's a big problem. This guy, he said, if Adam knows, he will change his choice. He will change what? His choice. What is a choice? He will take better choice. Thank you very much. That means you are a Muslim, you don't believe in the destiny. You believe in choices. But you just said to us, if he knows. And you are saying nobody knows. So we cannot change anything anyway. However, look what your prophet said in different hadith. He said, in the judgment day, a believer, he will be doing the will, or he will be doing the act of a good believer, until between him and heaven is a distance of a cubit. Imagine, it's like an arm between you and heaven. And then what is written for him by Allah will overcome him, and he will start acting like people of hellfire, and he go to hellfire. What? Are you sure? Yes. This is what Muhammad, he said. Suddenly, what is written by Allah will overcome him. Which means, it doesn't matter what you try to do. It doesn't matter what you, which is a contradiction for the first hadith. Which is a contradiction for everything. Because when you are saying to me, my fate is written for me to do something, and then you say to me, your fate is what is written by Allah for you, and is going to happen at the end, not in the beginning. Let me show you the hadith. Let me pause for everybody. This is Muhammad swearing by Allah. This is Muhammad swearing by Allah. Alright? I'm going to give the whole room a red dot. I don't want to do that. Just freeze the text, please. Don't move the text. So we can read. By him, alright? Read the hadith with me. By him, beside whom, wherever Muhammad is swearing by Allah, that one of you is going to act like people of deserving paradise, until between him and paradise a distance of a cubit. Until between him and paradise there remain but a distance of a cubit, very close, when suddenly the written destiny overcome him, and he begins to act like the people of hellfire, and he go to hell. So what the point of being a believer? Why I want to go to hellfire? Look guys, why we go to hellfire? Because what is written for us, not because what we do, because what Allah He written for us. Look at this guy, look at this Abdul. This Abdul, he pray, he kill a Christian, he rape Christian women, he kidnap kids, he have sex with kids, he's doing everything according to Islam to go to heaven. And suddenly, what is written by Allah for him will overcome. Do you see it? And then he start acting as people of hellfire, and he go to hell. Why he go to hell? Because what is written for him taken over. Unbelievable. The poor guy was praying to Allah. The poor guy, he joined Al-Qaeda, he joined ISIS, he killed many people. He killed lizard, because Muhammad, he said, if you kill one lizard, as if you killed 100 Christian men. You believe it? Killing one lizard in Islam is more better than killing 100 Christian. So he's doing everything he can do. And then suddenly, what is written for him overcome, and he go to hell. So what's the point of being a Muslim? Are we following, people in the room? Are we following? As long at the end of the day is what is written for me is going to take me to hellfire or will take me to heaven. So what's the point of believing or disbelieving? There's no point. Mr. Justice, I have a debate here. You don't like it? You are in a rush? Take the bus and go. Okay? Be sure, take halal bus. So obviously, Islam is a stupid religion, because there is no point to believe or not to believe. You are going to hell or to go to heaven. It's up to Allah. It's what is written for you. It's not what you behave. And not only this, Allah will make you do what you don't want to do. Look at this guy, the poor guy. I really feel sorry for this Abdul. This guy, he prayed 5 times a day. He joined Hamas. Then he changed his mind, he joined Al-Qaeda. Then he changed his mind, he joined ISIS. Then he changed his mind and he joined whatever. And then after all of this, what is written for him will overcome and he will go to hellfire. Like what? The poor guy, all the prayer he did, he married 4 women, he have 70 kids. He gave charities to the Muslims. He hate the Christians. He killed the Jews. He even maybe commit suicide bombing. After all of this, there's a distance between him and heaven, almost 1 arm. And then what is written for him will take over and he will go to hell? Do you have an answer, Mr. Badr? The mic is yours. Go ahead.
I hope I don't be red-dotted again, because you red-dotted me earlier.
Go Badr, your mic.
My mic clear? Is my voice clear? Thank you. My voice is clear? It's clear? Okay. Thank you, Christian Prince, for hosting me. We need to clarify a point here. I see you basting hadith, basting this. This is for the Christians in this room and the bashers of Islam. It's something which is interesting. To me, we need to understand how to interpret the scripture. Interpretation is very important, and this is a core and essence issue. You got to understand. Now Allah tells us in the Holy Quran that Allah have revealed the Quran, and also the Sunnah is a form of revelation for the Prophet to interpret it. And that's why Allah gave Jesus and the Prophets the scripture so they would explain it during their lifetime. So your interpretations, to me as a Muslim, is baseless, have nothing to do with me, and have nothing to do with Islam, because you are not following the methodology that the scripture of the Islam tells you. So if I come to you, Christian Prince, you say something, who should I ask for to interpret it for me? I should come to you, the source of the talk, to explain it to me. You're not doing that way. You're not coming to the houses from the doors. And that's why your methodology is wrong. Quoting here and there from the Sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ, giving them your own interpretation is wrong. It is your basic methodology and pathway and guidelines is wrong. That's why what is built upon it is wrong. I'm sorry to say that, but
See, brother, you are giving me a speech of Mona Lisa. There's no answer. What about you explain to us the hadith instead of giving us about you don't know, you don't understand, you don't have good interpretation, you are wrong in the interpretation. You give me the interpretation then. Stop giving me shish kebab falafel speeches. Give us the correct interpretation. I gave you a hadith. I gave you 2. I gave you 3, which is accurate. See, I'm not like you. I give a proofs. So you blame me for giving you proofs. And when we give you the proof, you what you say, you do not know what they mean. Well, give us what they mean. So take the mic, please, and tell me what they mean. You're a prophet. He is saying, it doesn't matter what you do. There's a distance between you and heaven, it's 1 cubit, almost there. And then what is written for you by Allah will overcome. This is madness. I want you in the front of the room to explain to us what's happening. Why a Muslim, he pray all his life. He bow down to Allah 5 times a day. He worship Him, he fought for Him, he do jihad for Him. And then there is a distance of 1 arm between him and heaven. And then what is written for him will take over. What is justice? There is no justice. So don't tell me I have wrong interpretation. I did not give interpretation. It's clear. Correct, guys? I'm not giving interpretation. It says what is written. There is a distance between him and heaven, almost 1 arm. And then what is written by Allah, his destiny will overcome. Your mic. So please don't give me a like open speech. Give me an answer for this. How this happened? How what is written by Allah will overcome you as a good person, as a good Muslim? The one who hate the Christian, the Jews, the good Muslim. Suddenly, what will happen? What is written for you will take over, you go to hell. How you can trust Allah? I cannot trust Allah. Guys, according to this hadith, we can trust Allah, right? Because Allah in the Quran says, if you, those who believe in Allah and the last days, etc., there's no problem, you go to heaven. And then he said to us in the hadith, it doesn't matter if you believe or not. What is written for you will take over. Are we following, people in the room? Are we following? When Allah in the Quran says, who believe, those who believe in Allah and His Prophet and the Judgment Day, which is called the pillars of Islam, there's no worry about him, he go to heaven. And then later we find that this is not really the way to go to heaven. The way to go to heaven is what is written for you in your destiny. It's not what you believe. The mic is yours. Go ahead. Go ahead, Badr.
Hi everybody, is my voice clear? Is my voice clear? It's an excellent question to share with the room, that the deeds to be accepted by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, it has to be fulfilling 2 conditions. First of all, it has to be sincerely for the sake of God. Secondly, it has to be according to the way of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, peace be upon him. Now Allah is not being unjust. Allah knows the sincerity of the people. So for example, if I claim that I am a Muslim and I pray 5 times a day and do these things, but Allah knows what is in my heart. Allah knows what is in my heart.
Brother, don't play stupid with me, please. You see, the hadith saying have nothing to do with what is in your heart. It says that the guy is doing what he should cause him to go to heaven. Correct, guys? There's almost a distance of 1 arm, which means he's very good in his heart, in his behavior, and everything. Stop playing games, man. Be a man. He is almost in heaven. If he is not, he will not be 1 arm from heaven. Correct, people? There's 1 arm only between him and heaven, which means he is doing everything good according to Islam. This is why there's 1 arm. It's not. It doesn't say because he in his heart he is not. And this is false. It's saying he is doing the act of people of paradise. People of who? Of paradise, which means everything is perfect. And then what is written by him, by Allah, is going to take over. So stop playing games. What in his heart? This is talking about destiny. Destiny. And look, just to refute you, to show everybody that you are lying again. It says here, guys, this guy, Muslims don't read, by the way. Muslims are illiterate like their prophet, because the rest of the hadith is saying, and another person who act like people of hellfire, and there is a remain between him and hellfire a distance of 1 cubit. And then what is written by the destiny of Allah overcome him, and then he begins to act like people of paradise, and he entered paradise. So this is a person, he's bad. He is doing the act of